Hello everybody. Um, this is an explanation about the Harmonic Quantum Resonance card. This card is specially developed for protection against 5G for all living beings who have water in them, because it brings the water molecules in the body to an optimum state. So, and I will explain a little bit more about the benefits from the card. And first of all, this is the card. Like you can see, it has double sides and two different pictures on it. This side is the yin side, and it brings relaxation, calm down. And this is the yang side, and this is more activation. And so we use this card. We can wear it in the breast or in your pants, and mostly the people wear the relaxation side to the body, and on the other side they do the telephone, because it's not only for 5G but for 4G, 3G, 2G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, for all kind of radiation what is damaging the cells in our body. And yes, mostly we don't mark this immediately, but after a while, like a lot of people get a little headache but calling with the telephone on the head. We all know that it's not good, but this 5G is a very more strong energy, and 50,000 hertz is completely different than the other frequencies. So it goes through everything, and this is why it is not good for the body. It goes into the body, completely through the body until in the cells, and it will damage there. And yes, so with this card we protect ourselves, and also the card is it's made in the end of last year, because in Netherlands they start already earlier than in Belgium. I'm from Belgium. They start earlier with the 5G, and the son of the developer, who was a friend of me, his wife is with me in a heart brain business academy, and they're scientists and they do a lot of good things for the world. And Tony and Jos, and their son, they was a little worried about 5G, and he said, Daddy, can you make something to protect us, because I really don't have a good feeling with this 5G. And so they developed this card, and this card have a radiation of 3 meters around us. So 3 meters around us, 3 meters before us, back us, above us, below us. Yes. And so this is good. And also in this time I have sold a lot of these cards, and a lot of people had a great benefit of this card. And some people told me, but this is a little explanation more for spiritual people who are more open for the etheric field, and for a non visible radiation, like also the 5G is a radiation. But so those people, 3 of them differently separated from them, had all the same story. And it was one guy who was very autistic, and autistic people, they never lie. And that guy was very, very sensitive, and he took the card in his hands, and he said there was like, he saw a like of network that was all like, like a network of connections would start making a cocoon around his body, and it was like a shield, a protection shield that was built around his body. And this is a story I heard from two other people also, who were very sensitive and they didn't know from each other. So I said, whoa, I didn't feel that so this myself, and not so visible in that kind of way. Um, and I found it quite interesting, and I told to the developer, and he said, yes, that's what a card do. It makes a protection shield around us. And now, yeah, for me, I really marked the beginning of the difference with wearing the card was after 2-3 days. Then it's worked in my etheric field, and I already felt like I could more call longer with my telephone, and don't have this. Maybe you have this also, like you put this telephone and it's like something's a kind of energy frequency is going into your body, and you have to shake it out. Um, and Yes, I had this also, but now after 2-3 days wearing, I could call longer with my telephone on the VG without having or WhatsApp or Messenger or sit on the Facebook, and without having any problems. And then the great big difference I marked was after 3 weeks. After 3 weeks using the card, it was like it was completely um, um, make all my cells in the body good again and strong. And I could sit in a car and with the 4G on the telephone for the Google Maps or yes, Waze to go to my destination, and also get a phone and don't have this bad energy of the telephone of the 4G anymore in the car. And wow, I like this. Also now I can sit in the garden with my laptop and the Wi-Fi on, and have no no bad radiation that is pulling on my etheric body. And I love this. So it gives me more freedom, because yes, we have this for Wi-Fi, we have the 4G, we have the 3G, we have the 5G, and I hope a lot of people do action against the 5G. So I hope they stop them. But in meantime, with the card now, I can use the benefits of it. Like now we see also with the Telenet, they don't say it, but they put it the radiation of the Wi-Fi much higher. I can sit now in the forest with my laptop and having Wi-Fi. So I don't like they don't tell the people this, but we see different operators, providers already put higher frequencies in bad frequencies in on their internet. And but I feel safe now. I feel more protected. And yes, it is true. Finally, we don't need a card. We don't need anything. If we are on such a high radiation, on such a high vibration, then if we are enlightened, if we are on such a high vibration, not enlightened yet, but our vibration is so high that we are so strong and so grounded and so connected with the heart of Mother Earth, and we don't need anything about us, because everything is in us. And but if you are high sensitive and you have difficulties to ground, and then I also speak a lot for people who live in the cities, and for people who have a lot of dreams they want to do in life, but they don't do it yet, so they have less power in them at this moment, then you can really get a benefit of the card. And it's better to prevent than to heal afterwards. So I can recommend all people who are on his way to open more in the heart and to want to keep healthy and strong. I recommend this card very well.